Lego games are some of the best games out there. They are simple, yet fun, and they are some of the best games out there to 100%. Only problem with them is that we don't have enough of them. Yes, we are getting a new one this year with Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight, which I'm extremely excited about. However, I want more, and today I give you my list of top 5 Lego games I want to see. This list will be in the order of least to most likely games to happen. So, let's begin. And at number 5 we have Lego Star Trek, a game I dreamed of since I was a kid. I always wanted to go where no brick has gone before, and with Lego Star Trek game I could really do that. I think Star Trek would be a perfect fit for a Lego game, as Lego games are all about multiple characters with different skill set working together to complete levels and crack puzzles in the open world. And Star Trek has hundreds of different characters from across different timelines, which in this game could meet thanks to some kind of a space anomaly which brings them all together. We could have the original crew with Kirk, Scotty and Spock, the new generation with Picard, Data and Riker, and even Voyager with Janeway, Doc and 7 of 9. This could be one of the easiest character rosters to divide into different skill sets. We could have engineer personnel have skills to fix panels and machinery. Science personnel could scan objects and do puzzles like smart characters do in Harry Potter, Lego or Marvel. And tactical characters could use military equipment like specialized guns and turrets. Klingons could be the strong characters in those games, and you can even have psychic characters like in Lego Marvel with characters like Troy, and potentially even shapeshifting characters who could fit in small spaces, or maybe have activate panels like Mr. Fantastic in Lego Marvel with characters like Odo, who is a changeling. Like, it writes itself, and this would be absolutely amazing to experience in Lego. However, the reason why this is at number 5, I do not think it's very likely. It is a franchise that is not that popular anymore, especially amongst kids who are primary target audience for Lego games. We did get Star Trek set last year, but definitely was not aiming for casual audiences with a price that it had. That was crazy. So I doubt game would make financial sense for Lego to make, but I would love it. At number 4 we have Lego Simpsons, and this one is on number 4 because it's much more likely than Star Trek, because Simpsons have already been turned into a Lego game with their level pack for Lego Dimension, releasing back in 2015. Lego Simpsons models have also appeared in Lego Fortnite last year, so there is that possibility. And Simpsons is a perfect theme for a Lego game. With thousands of characters introduced in its almost 40-year run, there will be plenty to choose from. I would imagine this game would be like an original story, but it could have something to do with like an explosion, the power plant caused by Homer, of course, with rifts opening all around Springfield that could take you to some of the most famous episodes that Homer and the gang would need to travel to set the timeline on the right path. Something like that. They would find a cool way to do this. Knowing TT, this game would be full of references for die-hard fans.
Yes, I should be. Good Lord, what is happening in there? Aurora Borealis?
But I also think casual fans would also enjoy it a lot too, as I think Simpsons humor could really fit in well with the Lego humor. I think in this game we would have Lenny in peril, where we have to save him in every level.
Oh no, not Lenny!
As well as bonus Itchy and Scratchy levels, where we would be tasked to lead Scratchy to his doom. I do not think we will get this game, but I also did not think Simpsons would have whole Fortnite event and maps to themselves, which makes me think that Simpsons are still popular with younger audiences. Also, the new movie coming out next year, I have a slight crumb of hope that it will happen, but I think more likely we will get the number 3. Lego Star Wars Animated Saga. Star Wars is Lego's most popular theme, and it's the one with the most games so far. We have Star Wars Lego, Star Wars Original Saga, Lego Star Wars Complete Saga, Lego Clone Wars, Lego Force Awakens, and most recently, Lego Skywalker Saga. So another Star Wars game is very likely. I think Animated Saga being next is quite possible, as there are 9 animated shows that released for this franchise so far, and there are even more coming now, with recently announced Darth Maul show, so there is plenty to choose from. They managed to make a whole game just based on Clone Wars back in the day, which personally I think was one of my favorite, if not my favorite, Lego Star Wars games they ever released. Until Skywalker Saga. I guess this one was beat a little bit. I think this could be very cool. Game could be separated similar to Skywalker Saga into 9 different sections, covering the most popular shows and most important episodes. Imagine playing as Ezra Bridger from Rebels, or perhaps play as young Dooku from the Tales of the Jedi. I think it would be amazing. I do think it would be an easy game to adapt, as in many ways it could be just a reskin of Skywalker Saga, with different missions and characters. Perfect formula is already there, so we just need more of it. And with more animated shows coming out, it could also be a good place to create new DLCs as the new shows come out, to add more missions and expand the roster. I think it would be a win-win for Disney and for TT, as well for us fans who are hungry for more LEGO Star Wars. Number 2 is LEGO Dimensions, and yes, you heard me right. LEGO Dimensions released already, of course, and is a LEGO game with arguably some of the best collabs ever for LEGO game. We had Back to the Future, Doctor Who, The Wizard of Oz, Gremlins, Beetlejuice, and so many more. LEGO Dimensions was really a genius way to turn those franchises that usually would not justify their own separate LEGO game into LEGO game experience. Unfortunately, that whole toy-to-game gimmick brought this game down a lot. The game itself still holds up though, so it would make sense for TT to turn this game into a normal LEGO game. Disney Infinity, which also used the toys back in the day, a few years back put their game on Steam with all the characters just included into the base game, so I can't see why TT couldn't do that. Releasing the game on the modern hardware with no need of physical toys, with all the DLC included, would interest a lot of people, as at the moment if you want to experience the full game, you have to pay over $1,000 to get everything, which is absolutely crazy. Though still probably a better investment than the new Death Stars. Sorry to those who like this, but I just can't, just look at this. Anyway, I think this is a quite likely in the world of remasters that we live in right now. And I think that if LEGO Dimensions were to come back, TT could still make levels and character packs for it, just to allow us to buy it digitally instead of just making it toys. I think it would be great, and themes like Star Trek would have much more chance to see some kind of a LEGO game presence in kind of a game like this. The reason why this is number 2 is because I do think a remaster is very, very likely, as this is one of the only modern LEGO games that you just can't easily buy and play. However, I think that my hopes for a remaster to receive new updates and DLCs probably not gonna happen. Mainly due to Fortnite, as the game is currently where everyone is going to do their collabs, and LEGO is actually working with them with their own modes, so I'm not sure if they want to undermine that by making their own collaborative game where they collect all the franchises and stuff like that. I don't know if they would do that, but I don't mind. If we get LEGO Dimensions digitally without the toys, I would absolutely love that. But I think the most likely is our number 1. And the number 1, we have The Mandalorian. Mandalorian is the most popular thing that came out from Star Wars since Disney acquisition. And it's easy to see how. Pedro Pascal going around the universe with cute little Yoda baby? What's not to like? This show spawned its own mini cinematic universe with Ahsoka and Boba Fett series, and now its own fully fledged cinema movie. Seeing how popular Mando and his green sidekick is, I feel it's just a matter of time until we get Mandalorian game. It could once again use Skywalker Saga as the base for the game, with the whole story of Mandalorian show included, with potentially some of the stories and levels from all the spin-off shows, like the Boba Fett. I think having a bounty hunter-led Star Wars game would be fun, as usually the focus is on Jedi, and I think it would be fun if there was like a bounty hunter mechanics where you have to hunt down the characters and potentially defeat them in order to unlock them for free play. I think that would be a very cool thing. I think this has a lot of potential, and with the show still going on, I'm sure they could do DLC for new missions when next seasons drop, keeping this game alive for quite a while. I want to see more LEGO Star Wars games, and I do think this one is the most likely that we will get in the future. But yeah, this is my top 5 list of games I want to see made from LEGO. Let me know what would be your dream LEGO games, because we probably all have franchises in mind that probably never gonna happen. I'm still hoping for that LEGO Star Trek game, but my hopes are fainting with every day. But yeah, subscribe if you like this video. If you didn't like this video, share it with your enemy. And yeah, let me know what games you would like to see. And I'll see you next time. Bye!